Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, y'all. Alex back here, man. So today we're back with another video. I feel like I haven't said that in a while. It's because I haven't. But yeah, y'all. Just put that in mind real quick. I wanted to say my bad on that, y'all. Making content is important to me, and I've been trying to reflect recently on what's really important to me, and just try and balance and prioritize where I'm distributing my energy and um, my energy, my time, and all that stuff while trying to take care of, everything else that I have to take care of amidst everything going on. So, yeah, man, with that in mind, I'm always working on content. It's just the rate at which I'm putting stuff out hasn't been there recently just because I haven't really been feeling it here and there. So, as always, man, we're pushing forward and we're going to continue to try and do our thing as we continue on our journey to connecting with more people and ultimately just getting better day by day. So, yeah, y'all. It's been tough recently, but as always, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So it is what it is. We're gonna keep on going. So, but yeah, man. Like I said, we are back today with another video, and this year I did want to finally start implementing more of the content that I want to put out there. We're not gonna stop with the what's it called workouts, the hobbies, and all that other stuff, but I'm gonna continue the storytelling element of my channel as well. So today we're gonna be reacting a little bit to the Lakers and Jazz game that took place because I'm a big Lakers fan. Been a Lakers fan since I was a kid, and it's never a dull moment when you're watching the Lakers. So we're gonna be reacting to their game last night, and I just wanted to talk about how this is probably their biggest win of the season up until this point. They've had a lot of good victories, but they haven't had enough of these kind of victories, if that makes sense. So yeah, man, we're gonna get right into it, and we're not gonna watch the whole game or anything because But yeah, we're gonna watch some of the game and just mainly talk about and react and commentate over kind of the Lakers season up until this point, up until this game, and yeah, let's get right into it, yo. Oh, this was man, stop playing with that man, boy. I'm telling you, man, this is really good. This was a sight to see, man. Lakers fans are ecstatic about that, man. I'm telling you. For me personally, as a big Russell Westbrook fan, he did this like I think a couple times last season as well. He got one over Biombo as well, I believe. I forgot if it was against the Hornets or the Bucks, but I mean, just Russ being Russ, man, attacking the bucket, making plays for other people, doing what he does. It's just been tough because he's been changing teams for the past couple of years now. So um, the expectations that you're going to put everything together right away it's been kind of difficult to understand for a lot of basketball watchers. But hopefully, as the team continues to get healthy and him and LeBron continue to do their thing, this team will continue to ride those guys as long as they can until the whole team gets together so that they can finally get some games in. And also, like, it's really good to see the role players really buy in. Yes, sir. It's really good to see the role players buying in too, especially in the game where we were down. You got Austin Reed, Stanley Johnson, Malik Monk, and THT as well. Everybody contributing in their own way, whether it's scoring, closing out possessions on defense. Nice pass by Austin Reeves and one, yes sir. Yeah, man, all the role players are playing really good right now too. Recent stretches, in the recent stretch for the Lakers, role players. I mean, we haven't been winning, but role players they've really been there for the team, at least in our victories. But Stanley Johnson played really good last night, and luckily it helped us to close out that game against the Jazz. So, why did I think this game was the most important game? The most important victory for the Lakers up until this point? For three specific reasons. The first one was that this was a very quality win because the Lakers haven't really gotten many of those this season. Like to my memory, I mean we got like a win against the Grizzlies early on, but that was like our third or fourth game. That doesn't really count. And the only other memorable game that I can recall was the game against the Miami Heat. It was also at Staples, and I think it was the overtime game or the high scoring regulation game where Russell Westbrook closed them out as well. Other than that, I can't really recall any just like super meaningful games that the Lakers have won, especially against like the top competition in the NBA. So this is a very good win in that regard, which gives us Lakers fans a little bit of hope for hopefully what's awaiting us as our team continues to build and also get healthy. The second reason that I have for this game being as meaningful as it is just because Lakers throughout the game, I can't show the entire game obviously, but if you watch the game, the Lakers, they tend to be very inconsistent with their effort, especially on defense. Offense is offense. Like, you either make shots or you miss them. You either get good looks or you get bad looks, and if you make it, you make them. If you miss, it is what it is. They don't go down every single night, but Lakers have been really up and down with their effort in terms of what they bring to the table, at least on defense. I remember this game against the Spurs where they gave up 138 points to the Spurs, bro. To the Spurs. And this was a home game too. So it was just really crazy, man. And then some games, like, we're getting blown out by like 30 and stuff like that, just like how we did against the Nuggets on Saturday. But luckily, like I said, we bounced back, especially after having LeBron tweet his message about how he feels like the Lakers will rebound and he will be better, which is a great reminder to himself, just as being a great player, but also hopefully uplifting the spirit of the team, knowing that their best player is going to continue to do what he needs to do. So yeah, the Lakers, hopefully we can use this victory as a momentum starter for going on a good stretch up until the All-Star break, hopefully carrying it throughout the entirety of the rest of the season up until the playoffs. But yeah, great effort on the Lakers tonight. They were really closing out possessions, getting rebounds, boxing out. They were not lazy on the switches on defense. They were moving their feet, and while the Jazz, they did miss some shots here and there, the Lakers, they did what they had to do, and they played discipline throughout the entirety of the game. And they also only conceded only 13 turnovers, which is really good for the Lakers because they turn the ball over pretty often. But they showed that they could win a game like this where it's not very high scoring. You got to rely on your defense. They did that. So great effort for the Lakers. Hopefully they can continue to replicate these kind of efforts on a night in, night out basis. And then to my third point. My third point has to do with being a greatly timed victory this week. Supposed to get Anthony Davis back, or not this week, but this week or next week, according to what these articles are saying. I remember I was talking to a couple of my friends about how this stretch for the Lakers without AD was going to be the biggest part of their season. And I mean, to nobody's surprise, the Lakers haven't really done much during this time off. I mean, as anyone would come to understand, without one of your best players, it's not easy to play without them. And especially considering the way the Lakers roster is constructed, it's not exactly difficult. I mean, it's not going to be easy on your best players to contribute on a night in, night out basis to winning Lakers basketball. But yeah, getting AD back hopefully will be an added source of energy. Obviously, he's gonna bring what he brings to the table, even though he's been kind of up and down this year as well. Hopefully, the Lakers can use the momentum they got from the Jazz game, and whenever AD gets back, they can. And also Carmelo. I forgot Carmelo didn't play. Carmelo is also one of the role players that's been really doing his thing this year. When we also get and Kendrick Nunn as well, but he hasn't played all season, so I mean it is what it is. But when we get Melo back, get AD back, hopefully the team can get some games together and continue to just build on what they've worked on all season, and then hopefully just replicate the efforts that they showed against the Jazz, so that we can hopefully turn the season around, man, and continue to just work on chasing number 18, man. So, but yeah, man, those are my 3 main reasons why I think the Lakers, they did something really good by beating the Jazz, and also beating them the way that they did too. It showed that they have some potential, but obviously they still got a lot to work on in terms of just make sure they're consistent and really honing in on everything they need to do in order to build those just winning habits. So yeah, y'all, that'll be it for this video. Remember, as always, if y'all enjoyed, show some love, drop a comment on what you watching this NBA season, and sub to the channel, and or like the video if you want to stick around and support our journey towards connecting with more people and just talking about the things that we love, our passions, interests, hobbies, all that good stuff. And yeah, y'all, we'll be checking back in again real soon on NBA season. But until next time, everybody stay safe as always, take care, and continue to do your thing. Go Lakers. Much love and peace, everybody.